Now we're going to turn to our treasurer's report. Jim Baldwin is our board treasurer, and he has been on the job for less than a year. We're very fortunate to have him. He's a financial officer for a nonprofit in Chicago, and he's actually hosting us for our third quarterly board meeting in Chicago later this month. As I mentioned before, there have been a lot of challenges on finances, and we've also tried to be transparent. So he's going to, along those lines, he's going to give us some highlights right now with what's going on in that department.
Yeah, very much appreciated, John. Good afternoon, Peace Corps. Yeah, as mentioned, I'm James Baldwin, the board treasurer for NPCA. And if we just kind of jump to this next slide, we'll kind of dive right in to what the financial picture is. What John alluded to on the top right, this current NPCA leadership and largely new board did inherit quite the hole. NPCA around October this last year was calling it about a $600,000 hole or deficit, whatever you want to call it. But currently, this is a snapshot of our balance sheet for those that are more financially inclined. The turnaround project is going well. The main things to focus on here would be the kind of unrestricted net assets, or without doing a restrictions column on that net assets. It's at 450,000. And up above, cash, always king. Unrestricted cash, always going to have a positive number. October last year, those were both negative, but it's been turned around. Large part, it was a big group effort. Dan earned his honorary CPA and did well to balance the budget and make some hard decisions. But also, if we kind of flip to this next page, a couple of the big things that weren't budgeted kind of really helped NPCA in these past, call it 6 months. Employee retention tax credits, those were not budgeted, but that was part of the stimulus package through COVID, a little over 200,000 boost to the bottom line. And then very recent fundraising, where unbudgeted donations of over 300,000 came in. Those were key to kind of put NPCA back on track and to keep this turnaround effort moving. But again, big group effort. Yeah, Dan at the lead, hard decisions made to balance that budget. You should be happy that the finance committee of the board does meet monthly to make sure these finances stay on track. And then everyone here, this Peace Corps community, that's what it takes. People chipping in, donations, memberships. Everyone here should be happy that NPCA is on track and trending up and hopefully sustainable, not even just this year, next year, but many years going forward. It's a good segue to this next slide to kind of wrap things up just as a picture. Just noted, right, turnaround's going well, but hopefully not losing momentum. There's still plenty of work to do, plenty of fundraising to get out there and chase down. Right in the middle here, and Dan has noted this, historically NPCA has been pretty reliant on large donations. And as part of a new strategic path forward, Dan's going to try and come up with more of a diverse set of funding sources to make, basically to kind of move risk off of those budgets going forward. Just kind of big donations come and go and can be risky. And that's kind of how NPCA got in some trouble this past year. But overall, your key takeaway in just this kind of small segment on financial sustainability of the organization, NPCA is on stable footing right now to kind of give Dan and the rest of the team some breathing room to kind of chart that new strategic path on kind of what matters to all of us and kind of what matters for NPCA going forward. And with that, I think we're kind of diving more into fundraising in general. I believe I'm kind of passing the baton to Molly. I believe a nice thermometer slide that everyone loves is coming back, but she can kind of dive more into the fundraising goal for this year and what that means to NPCA.
Great. Thanks so much, Jim. Hi, everyone. My name is Molly O'Brien. I'm the development manager here at NPCA. I served as a Peace Corps volunteer in Jordan and in Thailand. I just wanted to first thank everyone for their participation in today's event. We could not do this without our generous supporters, our mission partners, and our Shriver Leadership Circle members. Our mission partners are those who contribute $50 or more, and our Shriver Leadership Circle are our donors giving $1,000 or more. I want to thank everyone who has renewed their support this year, and a special thank you to those who have made a gift for the first time. I would also like to encourage everyone to join us as either a mission partner or Shriver Leadership Circle member. Without you, NPCA could not be successful. And with your help, we are stronger as a community. And even if you cannot give today, you can still support our community by reaching out to your friends and fellow RPCVs and sharing the link to donate. You may also consider other ways to give as outlined on the screen. We will be sharing a link to donate in the chat. You can donate at any time by going to our website and clicking the Give Now button in the top right corner. It takes less than 3 minutes. And while your financial support is critical to our mission, what's even more crucial is engaging with members of our community. You, our members, are the heart of NPCA, and I thank you for your time and your energy. Thanks again for joining us today.